Hey everyone, welcome to episode 24 of the BakuView. For this video, I'm going to be going over some of those core Bakugan like I said I wanted to do. So, I'm going to be doing Akwimos, Aranaut, and Hakapod. So, starting out with Akwimos, obviously he has his eyes showing like some of these newer ones do. I actually think, some of them look okay, some of them are like, eh. This one actually, I don't know, I kind of like how his eyes look there. It looks cool to me. Otherwise, for the ball form, you can see there's like these little fins here for his feet that will come out. And, other than that, on this side, if you kind of look at it, I don't know, it just reminds me of like a beach ball, sort of, from this side. But, not so much on this side, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much all to say about ball form, except for he's got kind of this bump here. I don't know why they've been doing that recently. They're not really balls as much anymore because they have all these weird little bumps on them that cause them to not really roll properly. As far as playing online, you don't have to worry about that when they open up Bakugan Dimensions. But it's not exactly the same game either because they have all those extra things to it. But anyway, let's open up Akwimos. And he's 800G, as I think I've mentioned in the other video when I first showed him. And as far as manual parts on Akwimos, there really isn't anything aside from his feet. So, those will fold out like this. And they actually will come down if you pull them down like this, and you can just kind of have them stand without even being on a gate card. So, looking at him from the side looks kind of odd, but that's just kind of how some of these new guys look. When you put the battle gear on, though, they don't look as bad, obviously. So for equipping the battle gear on Akwimos, you kind of have to just push down right here on these. And now that kind of makes him look even more ridiculous because now he's just kind of like this body hanging there. But once you just put on a battle gear, it's not so bad. So there's Akwimos equipped with Rock Hammer. Now, as far as closing up Akwimos, obviously just kind of push the feet back down, and since I had pulled them down like I did, see, it's not exactly the way it should be, so you kind of have to just snap them back into place. Okay, and then just obviously push these back up too. But now here's the tricky part, because I kept trying to figure out how to do this right, and I think the best way to do it, you just push down on one of his hands here and get the one part down. Don't push it down all the way to lock it into place yet. Just kind of hold it there for a second, then you push his head down to align it like that, and then just kind of get that aligned with this part here, and then you can just push them both down and it should just kind of lock in there. Oh yeah, there it goes. And then you just get the last part down, because I was trying to do it all kinds of different ways, and it just, I don't know, unless it was just mine, it just wouldn't go down all the way. So I noticed, like I said, if you do this one side down slowly and not push it down all the way first and get the head aligned with this side, then it seems like it works better. But anyway, there's Akwimos. Next, might as well just go to Hakapod since it's going to be real short. There's really not much to say about Hakapod. Again, here's his eye. And just ball form, there's just not much to say. So Ventus Hakapod here. Then all you have to do is just put him on his gate card, and there he is. There's no manual parts or anything. While I do like the Bakugan without manual parts, as I keep saying over and over again, I don't know, something about Hakapod, he's just kind of just plain and boring. He's 820G though, so that's not bad. He's pretty powerful, but I don't know, just kind of not much to say about him at all. The only redeeming thing that I think is kind of neat is just how when you pull him off the gate card, he just automatically closes up. So you don't really need to do anything with him. Just roll him on the gate card, opens up, and then when you're done, just take him off. Okay, so now we're down to Aranaut. So Aranaut, the bottom of him is really plain, nothing to say. But on the top, he's got a lot of detail. He's got his whole attribute symbol and all these like little lines and stuff going on the triangles around the attribute symbol. And then here, it almost kind of looks like a little shield or something. So, opening up Aranaut, as far as manual parts for him, he just has his feet and his arms that will come down as well from behind here. So you just kind of, they're right back in here, you just kind of pull them down, and so here's his little arms, if you can really make it out or not. And the only other thing, I don't know why it is, but his feet will actually fold. I don't know why, because I can't really see any real purpose for doing that, but you can fold his feet down, but I'm just going to leave them out. So, okay, there's Aranaut, and so this darkest one, he is 760G. Now, again, I keep saying this with a lot of these new guys, but I really like his design a lot, and he's definitely one of my favorites now. That's what I got, both the darkest and the Pyrus one. I definitely want to get a Chaos one too, just because obviously that's what he's going to be in the show. I guess I might as well just throw Rock Hammer on him just to kind of give you an idea. And this kind of, I think, you know, I want to say, now that I'm looking at this, that's obviously not going on properly. There's definitely got to be some way to equip the battle gear that I have not yet seen, because that obviously is not going to work very well. Well, I mean, it kind of does. If that, it doesn't feel like it folds down or anything though. So, I mean, if it does, someone let me know in the comments, because I'm obviously overlooking that. But it actually looks like that's not really equipping very well to him. He does have this little like tail looking thing too. I'm not quite sure why, since he is obviously like a humanoid looking one. But anyway, I guess, well, I show you how to close him up. Obviously fold his feet back down, and then just kind of push this thing on his head down, and then push his head down itself to lock it down, and then just fold, oh yeah, you might want to fold those hands back up too, and then just close that around, and then this part right here just locks in. So like I said, there's Aranaut, and here is his Pyrus version. So the darkest one definitely has, I don't know, the coloring makes him look a lot cooler. Pyrus one's not so amazing looking, but obviously, since I like Pyrus, that's why I kind of just wanted to get this one. But I was hoping he'd be a little bit more powerful. He's only 750, so I guess probably the Chaos one is going to be the strongest. And I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Getting close to running overtime anyway, so like I said, I'm just going to do these three for now. Stay tuned for 25. I'm going to be going over Lumino, Dragonoid, Krakix, and Saboteur.